And it was a group of white actors and producers.
They're speaking one at a time directly into the camera?
Yep, and musicians that started to apologize and take responsibility for their whiteness. Color of their skin. Last time I checked, you couldn't mail order the color of your skin, but if you missed the video, here it is. We'll start it from the top so you can get the full heft of the message.
The essence of it.
That's right.
That's right.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility for every unchecked moment.
What does how does responsibility manifest itself here?
Well, they're taking responsibility for being white.
Yeah, but how?
Oh, they're going to tell you.
Oh, good.
Here it comes.
Okay.
For every time it was easier to ignore than to call it out for what it was.
Every not so funny joke.
Which would be all of them for
Every
you.
unfair stereotype.
Every blatant injustice, no matter how big or small.
Every time I remained silent.
Every time I explained away police brutality. Or turned a blind eye.
I take responsibility.
These people hate themselves.
For some of them here, you know, if they look, hey, darling, I don't know these people. If they're movie stars, I'm Mary Poppins. We'll go back a few to some of these who says, when I denied police violence. If you denied obvious police violence, well, you're a villainous person. You're an evil person, and you ought to go away. To some of these people, it sounds like, here's what they want to say. And this is how I would say it. I take responsibility, and I apologize for the mornings that I got up out of bed, took a shower, put clothes on, went about the day, and found even a modicum of enjoyment.
That's exactly right.
In my living years.
We are celebrating misery. People are crazy.
There is a way to be aware that you are a little more fortunate than others, holding the larger end of the socioeconomic stick,
right,
as I've said for years, than to fully throw yourself on a sword here. Butch up a bit, people.
All right, keep going. We've got to keep going here because it only gets worse. It gets worse.
People are being slaughtered in the streets, killed.
Hold on.
Well, Pacey.
Hold on.
You can't not comment.
Black people are getting slaughtered in the streets.
Look at George Floyd. He was slaughtered.
And who else? Black people. That indicates more than a few.
Eric Garner.
Slaughtered?
Absolutely murdered.
Altercation with a police officer. Oh, man. Hold on.
Killed in their own homes. These are our brothers and sisters.
Our friends, our family. We are done watching them die. We are no longer bystanders. We will not be idle. Enough is enough.
I will no longer allow an unchecked moment. I will no longer allow racist, hurtful words, jokes, stereotypes, no matter how big or small.
And I would no longer allow my agent to accept any role for me that, as my contract calls for, pays anything less than triple scale. The time has come, it is now, for me to accept responsibility for the low payment commensurate with my immense talent that I've been accepting for the goodness of projects. On the project, I need to make my money. I'm Mr. Showbiz.
I can't even deal with this.
To be uttered in my presence.
And there's more, but we can't even. We'll do more later. Part 2 of the I'm Sorry video.